Okay, Libra. You are coming through, getting over a week where I see you felt like you were fighting different energies, and it felt like, I don't know, different emotions, like you were battling something internally, or having to trying to navigate around all different kinds of people, situations, and you were just happy to be on the other side of that now. So don't worry, it's going to look brighter. Yes, it's going to look brighter. Don't worry. I honestly do see that, and there is something that you've been carrying for a long time that's going to suddenly feel very, very light, and it's like a big, heavy thing, but inside there's nothing in it, and to the point that it becomes invisible. There's nothing, and when you look into it, like, what is this weight that I'm actually carrying? When you look inside, you're like, gosh, well, it's no use to me, and it doesn't help me at all, and you're just letting go of all of that. It's like a state of mind. It's a state of mind. There is something that's going to ring very, very true to you. Someone is going to come and say something, and it's going to ring very true. It's going to fit in very, very well with some challenge that's been going on, and this is your key to resolving that, and not getting involved in any kind of drama either. You are being put in a position where I do see, for many of you, there's like a leadership role of some kind. Like you're being looked upon favorably. You're looked upon as they are looking at you as to what to do next. And it's a role that you do very, very well. You don't necessarily want it completely, but certain circumstances will change so it can fit your lifestyle a lot better, if that makes sense. And I do see for some of you it's just temporary, but you are usually looked upon as someone that can be a leader in that sense, because you have the responsibility, and I do see those qualities about you is being brought to the attention of those that matter, those that will actually help you succeed. Be aware of certain energies around you, certain people around you that, could be two-faced a little bit, that a little bit, they show you one face, but then they don't feel the same deep down. But again, what I like here is that you're not paying that much attention to it. It's like, oh, you know what, that's not my concern, actually. Their insecurities, not going to allow their insecurities to affect you in any way. I do see you rubbing shoulders with, maybe this is just with very few out there, rubbing shoulders with, like VIPs, kind of thing, like, this could be very specific. I see you attending some event or in a place that you didn't expect to be, and it's like, oh, high profile people sort of thing. Like, clearly would be very, very few of you. But, or, it could be a bunch of you if it's yes, high profile people, maybe where you work. And it feels like there's a lot of momentum here, but it feels like things are going to go very, very swiftly and very straightforward to a couple of targets that you have. you get, there's leverage, you know, it's like all these things that are happening is giving you leverage. It's giving you that power, and it's allowing you to really move forward, going forward very, very quickly. There is something here where you're like, you know what, I'm going to dust myself off again and try again. Dust myself off and try again. And you don't quit the first time round, you try again. And there is, what I do see is saying here, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, sort of thing. There's that situation as well. But it's like you're checking the boxes of the universe. You know, that you're doing things as you should be. And not allowing any negative seeds to be planted in your mind. So be aware of that, of somebody trying to plant something negative, you know, like negative talk or anything like that. No. I do see somebody around you having self-esteem issues, and, you know, but again, don't let that affect you. Something that you couldn't afford, you can afford now. Something that you couldn't afford, you're starting to be able to see the things that you can afford. Yeah, so that's looking good, and that looks, you know, brighter when it comes to your finances. Okay, let's see what the cards have for you. The King of Wands, the Moon card, and okay. Oh, the Knight of Swords. Ooh, I do see somebody thinking about you. Somebody is thinking about you. There are reasons as to why there's been some sort of pause, silence of some kind. Something that will be uncovered, and it's not what you initially think. There is something that they have gone through, and it is moving, it is shifting. The moon is starting to change things around you, the energies around you, where you'll get to the point where things will start to become a bit more rapid. You know, they're finally going to take some kind of action here. Whether it is matters of the heart or another kind of connection, because it does not have to be romantic, but whatever kind of connection this is, there was some stillness here that's going to start to move quite rapidly, and I do see you're going to also enjoy this. And there is someone that also I do get wanting to protect you, or you have like this cover, like this protection, and things come to light, you know, when you want it, when you need it, and you were too smart and too intuitive to also not see that. But I do get there is something strong and sharp coming in for you. Ooh, the Ace of Swords. And the Six of Swords. Wow. All right. The Ace of Swords and the Six of Swords. Things coming to light, gaining a lot of clarity here. There is this something very victorious. You're feeling victorious. And I do see that whatever it is that, Libra, that you may have been struggling with, you overcome this, you win this. There is some kind of justice here. It also signifies things are really aligning for you. And now, whatever it is that you felt like you were riding certain big waves, you now get to ride a path that's a lot smoother here with the Six of Swords, when a truth is exposed and you receive this victory. You're able to go along this path of yours that feels righteous, is what I get. Righteous. I don't often use that word in my readings, but that is what's coming out in the good, in a good way, like righteousness in a good way. But you are standing tall, and there's something brave that you are doing that The star. Okay, there's something brave that you're doing that's going to, be recognized. And we have the star. There is, what I see here, something that you have contributed is going to make a wish come true. And it's something that you have contributed to something significant, whether that is your community, society, the field that you're in, something that, spreads that love in some way, or curiosity as well. I do get others around you that are very curious about you. And there is something very special, unique with how this comes through, with this fulfillment here, that you also will express that joy of yours. Love this for you, Libra. Love it. Thank you so very much for being here. I really hope that this was helpful.